Hey Carol, it's Tina. First and foremost, thank you so much for booking with me. It's an honor and a pleasure to read for you. All right, so I'm looking at your email here. It says, okay, you're in the process of buying your first property. Congrats. But you feel unsure about the decision. Is it a good direction for you and your partner? And you've been experiencing a lot of issues. Okay, will it get better? Where's your relationship headed? And then your job and career. Okay. You're Sagittarius, he's a Gemini. Okay, let's get into it. So let's talk about, sorry while I adjust here, my first video of the day. Okay, let's talk about the property first, all right? So, Spirit, what can you tell me for Carol with regard to her property? Any advice, guidance, insight for Carol with regard to the property she is in the process of purchasing? Advice, guidance, just for me regarding the property. Oh, wow, Carol. A couple more. All right. Two of Cups comes up at the bottom there. So what that can represent to me with regard to this is either there was a disagreement, perhaps with the buyer and seller. It could have been in negotiations. It also could be that for some reason, perhaps relationship issues are now coming into play with the Two of Cups reversed, and so it's like, whereas before you had some certainty, with regard to what, I don't know how to explain it. You bought this. You were going into this with the mindset that it was going to be sort of a family home, and I see that here in a few different spots. But now you're unsure, okay, of that. So there's a couple other things, too, I want to mention. You have the Queen of Cups reversed, the High Priestess, and the Sun reversed. It almost feels to me like this was an emotional, kind of spur-of-the-moment decision for you. And I don't know that this is necessarily the right property for you, but I feel like in the time that you went to purchase it, or the time that you signed a contract to do so, you were under some sort of emotional kind of stress or not thinking very clearly. Queen of Cups and High Priestess, right? You're now looking back at it going, I don't know if this is really the place with the Sun card here that's going to make me very happy, or if it's a place that I'd want to raise children, okay? There also seems to be some sort of stress here. So this can indicate to me, and I'll clarify this, but it can indicate possibly that you're feeling like, you got the Nine of Swords, then Strength reversed, and the Queen of Wands reversed. You're feeling concerned or worried. Either there's something that may have come up during inspection, or it could be like, can I really afford this, or is this really where I want to be? Okay? Ten of Cups reversed, again, not seeing yourself raising, like setting roots there, setting really solid roots in that property that we're talking about, okay? It's like you I don't want to say like you didn't look before you leapt, but kind of that's what's coming up, right? Queen of Wands reversed, Strength reversed. It's feeling like you don't have I don't, again, it could be financial strength, or it could just be that you're something changed, something changed. I have to clarify this. And it feels like now the situation is very uncertain to you, okay? We do have the Eight of Swords reversed. This could be getting out of that contract, Carol, I'll be honest with you. We'll find out a little bit more about it, but you might be walking away from this for some reason. Something may come up, or, if you want to look at it completely in the other sense, it could be that something you really, really wanted, and then something comes up, but you end up walking away from a situation, freeing yourself from a contract, something like that. All right, let's clarify. Why is Queen of Cups reversed with regard to the property for Carol, please? Why is Queen of Cups reversed? Yeah. Okay, so again, Four of Pentacles, this could be a money issue. It may be that you got into it very quickly, and now it's like, shoot, I might have to be putting down more money than I expected, or this house or property might be costing me more than I expected because it needs repairs, or because the mortgage is just high, and I'm worried about that, right? High Priestess, Knight of Swords reversed. Again, getting in some sort of communication, or kind of communication that wasn't necessarily positive about the property or the related loan, perhaps. Or it could be that you were charging into it really valiantly and you kind of just signed it, and then you were like, shoot, is this really what I want to do? It's like the pullback energy, okay? The Sun reversed. Why is the Sun reversed? Three of Pentacles reversed. Could be something to do with your job, okay? Or it could be that, because Three of Pentacles does represent work, it could be that you didn't realize how much work was going to need to go into this place, okay? All right, Nine of Swords reversed. See, it's about the home. This is the card of home and stability, okay? Setting roots, setting foundations, and it comes out to clarify it's stress and anxiety. I think that you've changed your mind. You know, you're not sure that this is exactly where you want to be. Very, very much a hesitancy in this decision that you made, and I think that you made it again under a different emotional. Like you were at a different place emotionally when you made it. You weren't thinking very clearly, okay? But now you are with the High Priestess, and all of these things are really stressing you out because there's a number of factors here with the property that seem to be at play here. Again, it could be a work-related issue. Maybe work isn't going as great as you had hoped, or you didn't get a promotion or something, or you just don't like your job, so now you're like, shit, now I'm going to be stuck in this place that I have to make this payment on. And it might be a little bit more than you had anticipated, or it might be a little bit more work on the property than you thought. Okay, Strength card reversed. At the time, I feel like there were options, or there weren't many options for you. You didn't feel like there were. Seven of Cups reversed, okay? They'd kind of been narrowed. It could have been that you had been looking at other properties, or maybe even put an offer on other properties, but your options were limited because either A, you were getting outbid each time, or B, there was just not a whole lot on the market for you that was in your range. Queen of Wands reversed, the Empress. Could be, interesting. Again, I see that you're really wanting a place to start a family, right? You want a place that has solid foundation, roots, happy home, happy family, that comes up with Ten of Cups reversed and Four of Wands reversed. But with the Two of Cups reversed, again, I kind of get this feeling that now you're unsure. You wanted to have kids, you wanted to settle down, get married, that type of thing. And now it's like you're unsure of this, you're unsure of the future of that relationship. So now you're like looking at this going, well, this is the whole reason I did this. And now, maybe you're not so sure about where that path is leading you, okay? Ten of Cups reversed, King of Swords, Gemini. I feel like he's got something to do with it, Carol. Like either he was going to co-sign with you or was going to be there to pay half of the bills, and now you're not sure that that's going to be a possibility. Okay, we did have a jumper for clarifying the Eight of Swords reversed, and it is the Five of Pentacles, again, being impoverished. This might be more than you can handle on your own, or it might be costing you a whole lot more. So what I see, Carol, if you're looking to get out of this contract, okay, which is what I kind of feel here, it could potentially be that, you're able to do so by either being able to prove that you have less income, something like that, or again, you find out something is wrong with the property that's going to take a whole lot more work than you had anticipated, a whole lot more money than you had anticipated, and so you're able to break free from it if you choose, okay? I do see that occurring, okay? So let's see real quick, 3 cards for outcome for this for Carol, please. 3 cards for outcome for the property. Wow. Yep, okay, so here it is. You're going to find something out, okay? We have the Tower. the Tower represents buildings, okay, collapsing in a sense. You could find out there's something structurally wrong with the property. This seems to be something you don't quite know yet with the Moon there, okay? This is like something coming to light for you. And then it's like Eight of Pentacles reversed. It's too much work or too much money to fix or repair. So you end up, it looks like you end up possibly walking away from this, okay? But I think that overall that's really kind of what you wanted because it's stressing you out. I don't think you really wanted the property anyway. You just signed it because you just jumped into this deal or offer because A, it was either a good deal, or B, you really just wanted to have a home. You wanted to have like a, you know, a house, a property, and I think that you kind of regret it now a little bit because you're thinking, I don't know if this is the right property for me. It does show though here with the Tower especially that you may find out something is very, very much wrong with the property, or something comes to light about the building where you're able to get out of it. Okay, it would be too expensive for you to fix or maintain, or you're not willing to put in that much into repairs or something like that. Okay? All right. So next question is going to be about your relationship. Two. Where's my phone? My cat is laying on it. All right, let's see. I just wanted to get to see. Okay, I don't think. Oh, Orlando. Okay. Gemini. Okay. So, Spirit, please tell me about Carol's relationship with Orlando. What advice, guidance, clarification does Carol need to know about Orlando? What can you see as far as the relationship, please? What does Carol need to know? All right. A lot of, let me push this up a little bit. A lot of start and stop energy, Carol. I think that this has been through maybe multiple breakups and reconciliations already. Okay. Wow. So we have the Four of Cups reversed. Okay. Somebody taking somebody back is what I sense. All right. When we see it in the upright, really, this is about not accepting an offer of reconciliation, somebody trying to come back, but this is about reconsidering that offer and accepting it again, okay? Let's just get off the bat here, kind of what comes out with the cards. Three of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, Six of Wands, okay? For some reason, I pick up an energy that, I feel like it's almost like you're putting a lot more effort into the relationship than he is, right? Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork, working together, making things work, right? Putting equal efforts in as a team. But with Queen of Swords reversed there, I feel like, overall, he as a sword hasn't been as, hasn't been, I can't find my word today. I don't know why. It hasn't been putting forth as much effort as you have into making this victorious, okay? All right, Six of Wands. So Queen of Wands upright, that would be you. The Tower, Four of Wands reversed. To me, Carol, this almost feels very much as if you are taking a stand for yourself, you know? In a situation, you might be experiencing somewhat of a Tower moment right now, though, okay? I feel like things are crumbling around you with regard to the relationship, possibly the home life as well. If you guys are living together, it could be that somebody, you know, is moving or leaving or thinking about leaving for a while, or they have. I'll clarify all of this, but it kind of looks like things are falling apart, or feels like they're falling apart, okay? Page of Wands reversed. This could definitely indicate an argument, a heated argument, battle, with Queen of Swords reversed too. That's like, you know, it's cutting communication. It's very passionately arguing, you know, not the best communication there, okay? But we do have a reconciliation again, okay? So we have Eight of Wands, which is like Cupid's arrows as it refers to love, and then Page of Swords, okay? Page of Swords is a messenger. Again, we have an air sign here, but what we could also see with this too, you could be getting fast, swift communication with the Eight of Wands, but Page of Swords is also gossip and rumors, okay? So there might be, especially as it relates to social media nowadays, but there might be some communication you're getting in that it's like you need to take with a grain of salt, okay? All right, so let's talk about the Three of Pentacles. When I say take it with a grain of salt, I mean be very leery of the source and make sure that it's factual before you react on it, okay? Three of Pentacles reversed. The World. Let's do one more. King of Pentacles. Interesting. So completing a cycle with the World there, but also pulling together your resources, it seems like, especially financially, to make things work, okay? This could be that he wasn't financially contributing to the relationship as much as you, all right? I see you working really hard to make things come together. I also see some sort of, again, the World is about completing cycles, like things coming to full circle, okay? So it does look like, you know, maybe the cycle of somebody not putting in as much intuition, Jeez, I can't speak today. As much work as the other person is now ending, and that's resolving itself. Queen of Swords reversed. We've got two cards of travel here too, though, now. Okay, so we have either Queen of Swords moving on, which would be him as the Gemini, trying to chart a new path. Maybe possibly not moving on from the relationship, but trying to do something new or different, you know, acting different, behaving different, something like that so things can move forward. But this card, Three of Wands and the World, does indicate travel, sometimes international travel too. So maybe there's a trip on the horizon, I don't know. Six of Wands upright. Okay, so that's good. Well, that's really good. I mean, Five of Cups reversed and the Hierophant upright. Victory is here, Carol. I know I sound a little bit contradictory, okay? But hear me out. So there is victory here. The end of sadness, the end of frustration, and marriage is indicated, okay? That's just the way those cards came out. Obviously, issues need to be resolved, but I do feel like he's coming to some sort of turning point here where there's a sudden change in his behavior. Suddenly, he's making plans to move forward with you, okay? Queen of Wands upright, the Emperor. Okay, there you go. I mean, so we're taking control of the situation, but taking a stand for yourself, like I mentioned earlier. Let's do one more card for that. Yeah, and ending a cycle of betrayal. Okay, Ten of Swords upright. Okay, so that's that being over. No more stabbing people in the back. No more hurting each other. No more of this and that. You know, it's like you guys are coming to this different place, which is probably what the Tower is. This is a huge change, right? Major change. Okay, starting from ground zero, which is Six of Wands reversed now, and then why? Knight of Swords reversed. Interesting. Maybe this has already happened, okay? Maybe you guys are engaged or we're talking about getting married, you know? But then it's like this flip-flop of energy again where it's like things start to go bad again. Arguments ensue. Feels like you're not going to win this battle no matter what. Four of Wands reversed. I think right now you're looking at your options, Carol. Somebody has options on the table with Seven of Cups, and then you've got Page of Wands here, a messenger. You might be relaying that to somebody, like, hey, buddy, I have options. I don't have to be in this relationship. I don't have to stay with you or in this house, you know. I can go wherever the hell I want, that type of thing, okay? Page of Wands clarified by reverse, clarified by Nine of Cups reverse. You communicating to somebody that you are not happy, that this is not your wish come true. Either that somebody else could be partying a little too much, maybe drinking too much, okay? And there's the Lovers. So, again, you might be telling somebody that, him, especially that's a Gemini card, all right, that you're not going to be tolerating anything other than what you deserve anymore, okay? And then we have Eight of Wands upright, Judgment reversed, but then Four of Cups, or Four of Wands upright, okay? So it uprights itself. But why is Judgment reversed? Why is Judgment reversed, Spirit? What is going on with that? Chariot reversed. Two majors. Judgment reverse is all about people misjudging a situation, treating the other person unfairly, okay? And the Chariot reverse is about not moving forward, but you have two cards that totally contradict each other. Maybe this is just your mindset right now. Let me see. Temperance. There is healing there, and there's your card, okay? That's confusing me. You have happy home, happy family, but lack of forward movement. You have communication, like good, solid communication, especially as it relates to love. But then you have temperance, which is healing. Maybe it's just healing from all of that past hurt, you know, all of those things that were coming, you know, that felt so ridiculously unfair to you. Page of Swords. Freeing yourself from a situation. Eight of Swords. Dang, girl. Okay. Ten of Cups reversed. Carol, I'll be honest with you. If I'm trying to figure out how to say this. He's not acting right. Okay. I do not see any cards indicating third party. Like nothing like that. Okay. What I do see is arguments and behavior. I also see somebody not contributing to the relationship the same way that the other person is, and I believe that that would be him, okay? I feel like you're giving a whole lot to this relationship. This relationship is your world, essentially. You're willing to sacrifice pretty much anything that you need to sacrifice, okay? Maybe he's out of work, or could be, you know, something issues with the job, something like that, but you've come in and helped, you know? Definitely talks of marriage here, but I see like breakup, makeup, breakup, makeup. It happens a ton here, okay? Tower, Six of Wands reverse, lack of victory, Knight of Swords reverse. It's like you got things straightened out temporarily, right? Things started progressing again. Everybody was on their P's and Q's, and then all of a sudden it's like bam, you know? One thing happens and everything changes, all right? The whole home gets shaken up. There's choices that have to be made here. Page of Wands is a messenger. Either that, or like I said, you telling him you're not going to tolerate this in your home, and you know, telling him you have options, right? Then we have Page of Wands reversed, okay? Message not being well received. So he's upright up here, reversed right here. So somebody just not hearing you, okay? And you wish so hard that they would just listen to you, you know? The Lovers, Gemini. Okay? But then it's like this group down here. Maybe you're trying to reconcile with him with the Eight of Wands, you know, telling him, like, I want to be with you. I want this to work. You know, I want the happy home, happy family with the Four of Wands. But then Chariot reversed and Judgment reversed. Something happening very unfairly to you. Somebody's still continuing to move on. You know, with the Tower right in the middle, it just kind of seems like it's almost fated that this may come to an end, you know. There's healing that needs to be done on your part, well, on his too, but I think that, you know, healing in this relationship is definitely needed, okay? We have somebody freeing themselves from a situation with the Eight of Swords here, but it's a relationship, okay? Page of Swords here may indicate gossip or news or rumor, you know, something coming in that kind of seals the deal that somebody needs to move on. All right, let me just pull 3 cards for the outcome here. Yeah. All right. So we have Six of Pentacles. It's exactly the same thing I was saying, that somebody's not putting in as much work. When we see this, this is about being fair. You can see there's like the scales of justice in his hand right there. Everything being balanced. When it's reversed, it's completely imbalanced, okay? You already know the answer to this question, you know, as to what to do. You know that what's happening right now to you is not fair in the relationship. But I do see Eight of Cups reversed. It is a card of reconciliation. So, Carol, the bottom line here, I think what Spirit's trying to say is that as long as you allow this energy to continue, it's going to continue. You keep taking him back. That's obvious. All right? But in doing so, I'm not saying it's the wrong thing to do because, you know, you care for him, you know, but as long as you allow this behavior to continue, that's what's going to happen. It's just going to continue. The cycle, you know, cycle doesn't really end, okay? It keeps going forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and just all this motion here. You have options. You know, you don't have to deal with it if you don't want to. Definitely healing is needed either within you or him or within the relationship. I would say all three, honestly. But, you know, for outcome here, it does look like somebody, you know, probably walks away. Even though it is a soulmate relationship, yes, very close relationship, it almost seems to be like with Judgment reversed here that it's too much, you know, too much for somebody to handle. Somebody realizes that their dreams are just not going to come true, that home life, that stability, the white picket fence just isn't here, you know, and I think that that's what the realization is. I do see another breakup and reconciliation, at least one on the cards, but overall outcome, I just feel like it's going to be something where somebody walks away, okay? All right. I'm sorry to be the bearer of news like that, by the way. A lot of changes for you, Carol. You've got the Tower, I think, in 2 of your 3 questions. So you've got a lot of stuff going on right now. Oops. All right, your third question was about career and finances. So let's find out what's going on with you for career and finances. Get this one a little pre-shuffled there. All right, Spirit, career and finances for Carol, please. What advice, guidance, general insight do you have for Carol with regard to career and finances, please? Five of Pentacles, interesting. So you could be in a position where you're not receiving as much money as you're worth. That's what I kind of feel like here, okay? All right, we have the Devil upright, the Empress reverse, and the Two of Wands upright. You're looking, yeah? Sorry, that's a cat. So it looks like you're looking at other options here. The Devil can represent to me that you either feel chained or trapped to a situation for a number of reasons, or you've got somebody in your midst. It could be a boss, supervisor, manager, boss's boss, whatever, that's acting a total ass, you know, really just a bad person. And the reason I say that is because you not only have the Devil, you have the Seven of Swords. It's like somebody's doing something sneakily at work. We'll get into that a little more, but I do see you kind of trying to explore your options, maybe looking online to see kind of what's out there for you. All right, the Empress reversed is like not feeling nurtured, not feeling supported in what you do. So it's like you're putting in all this hard work and energy and effort, but you know, you're not feeling appreciated. The Nine of Swords reversed can indicate you're coming out of a period of anxiety, grief, you know, stress, worries about that kind of stuff, okay? It looks like things are going to be clearing up for you soon. You do have the Six of Pence reversed. Again, it's another card of not, you know, possibly being underpaid, right? But realizing that too. Ace of Cups reversed. For me, this is telling me that you're no longer going to be so emotionally invested in this place because you want to get out. You want to start something new. High Priestess reversed. You could be wanting to get into something completely different than what you do now, but you just don't know which direction to take, okay? Seven of Swords, I was just saying, it's the card of sneaking. Sometimes you see that with stealing. There could be someone in your office or workplace that is stealing information, stealing money, doing something otherwise sneakily that's not in the best interest of the company. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying that's coming in the energy here. And again, Two of Pentacles reversed. So you're going to be making a decision here soon. You're not going to be juggling so many options, okay? Let's clarify. Why is the Devil here? Why is the Devil here for Carol's career? Two of Pentacles reversed. Wow, Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so see, you're seeing something very clearly now, whereas before you were a little confused about the situation. Something is starting to really make sense to you, and I think it's the fact that you're ready to move on, right? Let's see real quick. Is this? Yeah. So if you tried to quit, it could be that somebody makes you an offer to stay, and you're just like, haha, no. You know, Four of Cups. Empress. Why is the Empress reversed here? Okay, Nine of Cups reversed. Again, this card comes out. So we have something that says this is just not what you wished for. You know, you've got a lot of changes going on in your life, dear. I'm sorry, this is like crazy talk. But there's just something about it that's like not fulfilling to you, okay? Not fulfilling you anymore. Two of Wands. You want Four of Wands, right? You want stability, happiness in what you do, and that's what you're looking for. You're seeking that, okay? Something that's stable. Nine of Swords reversed. See, you're leaving. You've made the decision already, and if you haven't already, you will be soon, that you're freeing yourself from a situation that you're unhappy with, okay? That's causing you a whole lot of stress, unduly. All right, Six of Pentacles reversed. Three of Wands reversed. Interesting. There could be something going on behind your back that you're not seeing, or it could be that your future or path is a little bit unclear. Again, I feel like you've been thinking of making an entirely new change, something that's like a different field or something like that, like totally new. This could also be thinking about moving for work or feeling like you can't move because the Three of Wands is reversed, but like looking in other locations. Okay, yeah. So you realize Ace of Cups reversed. This is no longer emotionally fulfilling you. You're not investing it anymore. Now you have King of Cups coming along. This is emotional stability for you. This is being grounded and feeling like very comfortable in the decisions that you've made, okay? Two of Wands reversed. You've got all kinds of, Two of Wands upright, Two of Wands reversed. Okay, something comes in, it looks like, for you. It may not be the first offer that you get or the first bite you get on your resume that you want, okay? So be careful with that. Don't just go for anything because you're desperate to get out of the situation. Make sure it's the best thing for you, okay? Clarifying the High Priestess reverse is the Four of Swords reverse, coming out of a period of stagnation. So if you've been applying for things, Carol, it looks like things are going to start picking back up or picking up here for you very shortly, okay? You'll probably hear some news this week, ending a cycle of being backstabbed, betrayed, okay? So good. I mean, you're coming out of that, which is great, okay? But again, it could be that you find out something about somebody that you work with that's very surprising to you, all right? Okay, good. So Seven of Swords, this could also be you leaving the situation, okay? You might be leaving a little bit something behind, but then you come out of feeling left out in the cold. You come out of feeling like you don't have enough money. See, this Crowns you're reading now, and then now we have it again reversed, okay? Meaning that, oh, and look, Seven of Cups just popped out, options. You've got options coming in, okay? That popped out of the other deck. But meaning that you're not going to be feeling underpaid and undervalued anymore, okay? You might be just taking what you've learned from this place and moving on with that Seven of Swords, all right? Okay, Eight of Wands reversed. You're waiting to hear from somebody or something, from a company. It's like you're waiting for communication, okay? But you are moving on. You are moving on. It feels like you're stuck now, but you're not. Two of Swords reversed, the Magician reversed, okay? So you're leaving a situation that was possibly manipulative or a manipulative boss or coworker. Ten of Cups reversed, that was making you very unhappy. I think that you've made a decision that you just need to make a lot of changes in your life, Carol, okay? That's really what it's boiling down to here. Give me 3 cards for outcome, Spirit. 3 cards for outcome for Carol for career. Okay. Good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Perfect. Well, there's 4. So you've got Queen of Swords upright. That's communication, okay? Swift communication coming in. King of Pentacles reversed. Again, I just feel like somebody in your vicinity, somebody that you work with now is doing something wrong. You're going to hear about that, okay? Page of Swords, again, you've got messages coming in quickly, all right? And then you've got the Lovers. So you've got partnership. You've got options. These are choices that you'll need to make, and that really crowns the decision here, or crowns the whole reading here, is the fact that you have so many options or choices on the table. But there are several options coming in for you. I would say 2. The first one looks to be not exactly what you're looking for, but the second one looks to be a lot more promising, okay? All right, Miss Carol, I hope this reading was helpful for you. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. It's an honor and a pleasure. Please take very good care of yourself, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.